Yeah, awesome. Welcome, you guys. Happy Monday evening. And thanks for being here. And thank yourself for being here. Before we get moving, before we get breathing together, just really honor that you carved out this space to show up for yourself and really have no expectations going into it, right? So whether you move a lot or you move a little and you just breathe instead, do that. Be called to whatever you need and really listen. And this morning, I really felt this shift in my perspective as I really can't control what's happened in the past and I can't control what's happening in the future, but I can control the now. And so this flow was kind of designed to get into our hips and to work into Hanumanasana, which is full splits. And that pose to me is always super courageous, super brave, because we have to really lean into sensation and we really have to listen to our bodies and make that giant leap. That is the story of Hanuman and making this leap for something that he loves. So I ask you this hour to lead with your heart, lead with that courageous feeling into something that you love. And if you don't have anything that you're thinking of, lean into that love for yourself and for that self-care. So let's get started. We're going to get started in hero's pose. So actually just come to your shins. And if it feels good, if you want to have two blocks throughout this practice, or a block or a pillow or something, or a water bottle, that's fine. But if you have a block or a pillow and you want to sit, come to a seat. And wherever you are, just close your eyes, hands down on your lap. Maybe hand to belly, hand to heart. And just drop in, friends. Drop in right here, right now. I think a few more people joined us, so, you know, the collective 13 of us right here, carving out this space together to be courageous, to lean into sensation. Lean in into taking a leap on spending time and care with ourselves. Take 3 breaths on your own cycle. Feeling your belly swell and fill up. And feeling that release. And with already 3 focused breaths, can you feel the transition from maybe a little stress, a little anxiety, to a little bit more freedom and liberation through our jaw, through our neck muscles, even that clarity through our mind. And let's come together, breathe in, fill up, expand. And just take an audible exhale. Side out. 2 more like that. Breathe in. Exhale, open mouth, breath. 1 more. Fill, expand, get large. Exhale, empty, and settle. And then fall into a rhythmic breath that feels supportive, that you can hold on to. Whether that's ujjayi, where you close your lips and seal that space and find a little bit of hug through the back line of your throat, or if you stay with open mouth exhales, a little bit more cooling. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, find tabletop pose. So if you have the block, you can just shift it. Just find all 4s, bring your wrists right underneath your shoulders. And then send your left leg back. And then feel free to add on your right arm, but really extend your left leg back first, face all 5 toes down to the ground. And then option to take your right hand forward as if you were giving someone a handshake. Breathe in. Exhale, tap your knee to your elbow. Inhale, re-extend. Feel that stretch and strength of the back line of your body. Exhale, knee to elbow, tap. 1 more time, breathe in. Just drop your arm, keep your left leg lifted, and then shift, modified side plank open. You can keep your left foot grounded here or keep it elevated. And if it is elevated, start to pulse your heel up. Just little lifts, turning on our glute min. Nice side. Help us feel a little bit more stable later when we try those one leg balances. Last 4, last 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Option for a little quad stretch. And again, this is going to depend on your range of motion right here, but option to capture the pinky toe edge of your foot and then press your hips forward. Slowly release, left foot down. Inhale, gate pose. Just reach your fingertips up high. Feel that nice side body stretch. Exhale, tabletop windmill down, and then we'll switch it out. Right foot extends long. Option to keep it or extend your left arm forward. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to elbow, tap. Inhale, find length and strength. Exhale, knee to elbow, connect. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, dome and curl. Place your left foot down, extend your right leg, and then again, shift, modified side plank. Lift your right fingertips up, and an option to elevate your right heel. Find those same lifts right here. Kick through your heel, breathe in, breathe well. Yes, for 4. Option for that quad stretch in 3. And 2, and 1. Option for that quad stretch. Kick your heel in. Nice, Danny. Awesome, friends. Press your hips forward. Breathe and breathe well. And then again, without ricochet, without slingshotting, slowly release. Come back to your tabletop. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pike your hips up and back. And then find little movements side to side. Wiggle it out. Send your heels one direction and then the other. Spread all 10 finger pads away from one another and really feel the pressure in your finger pads and the heels of your palms so you can really alleviate that pressure out of your wrists. And then just bring the gaze back and melt your heels closer to the earth. Again, maybe they don't actually move, but just that energetic pull. Bend through your knees, breathe in. Breathe out, and then inhale, bring your gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Just a simple wide leg forward fold. Nod your head yes and no. Get release from your cervical spine. And remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth if it's still there. Can you feel a little bit sensation through the back line of your legs? If you bend your knees, maybe a little release through your lower back. Toe heel your feet together. Release your hands if you clasp them. And then come all the way up to standing. Shake it out, shake it out. And then feet hip width distance are all together. It's fine wherever you are. Bring your hands to heart space. Close your eyes and take that slight tilt of your chin towards your chest. Come right here and step into that place of courage and finding your purpose right here. And sometimes we put a job or a title on what we are and what our purpose is, but maybe living our life a little bit more on purpose each day. That's it, friends. Finding the joy in those simple moments, that simple connection, even just being right here together. Take an easy breath in, let it consume you. And then exhale, pour your exhale out. And then breathe in, mountain pose. Send your arms up overhead. Little different transition or variation this evening. Take opposite elbows. So as if you would in ragdoll, just grab for opposite elbows. Make your forearms kind of support the back of your head and breathe in. And then just take a lateral stretch over to your right. Press strong through your feet. Feel your side body lengthen and expand. Breathe in, back to center. Exhale, up and over to the other side. Maybe the gaze drifts to the elbow or to the elbow that you're leaning away from. Inhale, back through center, arms separate. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, hinge. Inhale, find a halfway lift, long, flat back. Gaze is forward, neck is long. Breathe in. Exhale, step your left leg back to a low lunge and then release your left knee down. Inhale, crescent moon, lift up. And so in the flow, we can take this to a back bend. We didn't get that back bend in mountain pose. So if you want to press your hips even more forward and then tug your heart skyward. Breathe in. Exhale, shimmy back, half splits. Just shift your hips back. You can flex your toes towards your shin and then tense your fingertips. This is where blocks do come in handy, or just release to the ground. Ready to move. Inhale, high plank. One little movement, one breath to get there. And then lower halfway down as you breathe out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press to the tops of your feet. Drag your hip pointers forward, gaze forward. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Shimmy your hips up and back. Let's just flow that right side, breath to movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, top of your mat, feet to touch. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Grab for opposite elbows. Exhale, up and over to your right. Breathe in, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long flat back. Exhale, left leg steps back, back knee down. Inhale, crescent moon, invite the back bend in. Exhale, half splits, shimmy back. One movement, friends. Inhale, high plank, step back strong. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, utilize your belly, downward facing dog. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, move however you wish, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Grab opposite elbows. Exhale, up and over right. Inhale, center. Exhale, up and over left. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right leg back this time, right knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Here for 2 breaths. Invite your right hip back, left hip slightly back, right hip forward rather. An option for that back bend as we flow or right now. Breathe in. Exhale, half splits, hands down to the earth, and then straighten through your left leg. And it can still remain bent, but just kind of aim for your chest to melt towards your thigh. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, high plank. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Step your left foot back. Exhale, lower down halfway, knees or toes. Inhale, up dog. Bring your chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, breath to movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, voyage, top of your space, however you wish. Inhale, halfway lift, long flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Last time here, friends. Inhale, mountain pose, opposite elbows. Exhale, up and over to your right. Feel your strength. Inhale, center. Exhale, up and over left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, hinge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, crescent moon, add the back bend. Exhale, half splits, shimmy back. One movement, inhale, high plank, step your left leg back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing a dog. Pause, solid breath in. Solid breath out. Let's keep moving. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, top of your mat, feet to touch. Yes, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach your arms up. Sit low into your chair and then meld your inner thighs together, your adductors. So it's as if you had one solid leg beneath you. Get your bottom ribs in to support your lower back. Breathe in. Exhale, twist to the right. Right fingertips reach back behind you or grab for your lower back and then just think about pinning your shoulder blades together behind you. Gaze can stay sideways or towards your back arm. Here's the change. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose. Lift your left leg up. Just twist it right. Now we lift our left leg up. Flex your left toes towards your shin. And find stability as if someone had their hands around your hips, they were hugging you in. Breathe in. Exhale, twist towards your leg. Now your left fingertips reach back. And again, find that hug, find that cinch and that lift. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose. Option to straighten and kick through your left heel. Breathe in. Exhale with control all the way down to your low lunge. Fingers and toes aim to touch at the same time. Inhale, three-legged down dog kick. Serve your right heel up. We're gonna take that out when we flow, but permission to explore this movement right here. Yeah, stack open, let that feel really juicy on your right side. All right, realign your right hip down with your left, breathe in. Exhale, back to your low lunge. Inhale, modified pyramid. Straighten through your right leg. And again, if you have blocks and want to use them right underneath your hands, perfect. Slide your right hip back, left hip forward to find more length through your lower back. Full breath in. Exhale, transition to your left, lateral lunge to the back of your mat. Focus all your toes towards the left, and then bend through your left leg. Yeah, so that transition, we're gonna stay really low and just utilize your hands to get into your depth. Pause for the breath in. Get a little deeper on the breath out. Inhale, warrior. Now we come up. We stay pretty low into our legs and then just slide your hands away from one another. So you can get funky on that transition as much as you want. Open up your right hip. Maybe take a little pulse if you need. Rotate your shoulders to the side and lengthen, and then find that gaze, find that power focus, your drishti over your right middle finger. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Rotate. Lucy, we got some kids joining in the yoga. I love it. Press your right forearm down, lift up. Rotate your right ribs underneath your left and reach your heart skyward. Inhale, reverse triangle. Press off your front leg, press into your front heel, breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. All right, inhale, one leg, halfway lift. Just launch onto your right leg, kick your left leg behind you, just like you did in tabletop. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. And other side, inhale, chair pose, reach up. Okay, second time here, get even lower. And again, hug in to center. Breathe in. Exhale, twist to your left, left fingertips cast back, and then feel that heart open to the left, your strong shoulder blades knit behind you. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose, square your shoulders off back to the center, find the foundation through your left leg, and flex your right toes towards you. Breathe in. Exhale, open twist to your right, right fingertips reach back, left fingertips reach forward. Inhale, mountain pose, lift up. Option for that straight leg variation. Exhale, low lunge, fingers and toes tap at the same time. Inhale, three-legged down dog kick. Take your left leg up. Find that scorpion tail. Let that feel really good. Yes, find freedom on your left side body. And then realign your left hip down with your right. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge all the way through. Inhale, modified pyramid, straighten out through your left leg. Invite your right hip slightly forward. So you have that nice long, flat lower back. Breathe in. And then shift to your right. Shift to your right, lateral lunge, back of your mat. Focus all 10 toes to the same side so you can really get that inner thigh and then outer shin stretch. Can you be courageous and lean into the sensation that's coming up right here? It's physical. Tap into open heart for new opportunities. Breathe in. Breathe out and stay low in your legs. Inhale here to slide open. Little bend, little flex. And settle into your stance, your warrior, your powerful pose right here. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward, reach up. Let this opening of your right hip feel nice and juicy. Press even more through your right heel. And then find that strength through your left heel. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lift up. So you find that nice side body stretch. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, one leg, halfway lift. Parallel your right leg to the ground. Press through your heel. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. One more time. Exhale, squat, tuck, and curl. Tiny ball pose. Tense your fingertips. Hop up through your upper back. And then let's pause and breathe together. One breath in. One breath out. All right, friends, let's boogie breath to movement. Inhale, chair pose, sit low. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose, left leg lifts. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, one mountain pose, option to straighten. Exhale with control all the way down to your lunge. Right away, inhale, modified pyramid. Exhale, lateral lunge to your left. Inhale, warrior two, stay low, reach. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift up. Exhale, windmill, down, low lunge. Inhale, launch one leg, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Right back in, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose, right leg leads. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, one leg, option to extend your right heel forward because you can. Exhale, low lunge all the way down. Inhale, modified and straighten out through your left leg. Exhale, lateral lunge, shimmy towards your right. Stay low. Inhale, warrior two, slide open. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, up and out. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, launch, one leg, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Separate your feet about hip width distance. Inhale, find that halfway lift one more time. Exhale, option for ball pose or crow bakasana. Plant your hands down, knees into your triceps. Trust your strength. Maybe one toe floats, then the other. Bring your gaze forward because that's where we're going. Nothing in the past that we can control. We are going forward. We are moving forward. And then remind ourselves when we're shaking, when we're wobbly, that's being in the present. One more full breath in. We'll meet in downward facing dog. So good, friends. Strong breath in. Strong breath out. All right, let's do that again. We'll add on just a little bit. Inhale, bring your gaze forward. Exhale, all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Back to your chair pose, breathe in. This time, exhale, prayer twist. Take your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. And if it feels better to stay in that twist, that gentle twist, go there. We're here for 3 breaths. If you want to open up your arms or boogie into side crow, you're more than welcome. But can you pause? Can you breathe and lean into this sensation? Sensation of growth, of trust in yourself. All right, we're going to ask our core to do a lot of work. Left leg lifts. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose, lift. Whew. Exhale, twist to your left. Cast your left wrist back. Permission to power pause right here. Or take your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Dancing Shiva option. Take your hand to your pinky toe edge. Kick forward. Keep your shoulders over your hips. So even if your left leg is bent like mine, we're not hunching forward. We're feeling that pride through our chest. Awesome, friends. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose. Exhale, low lunge all the way down. And let's give it that shake one more time. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged down dog. Give that little shake, little bend and flex through your ankles or your knee. And then exhale, low lunge all the way through. Inhale, modified pyramid. Now pause for 3 rounds of breath. And if you have blocks and want to come into full pyramid, or if you don't have blocks and want to come into a full pyramid, you can step your left leg up a little bit. And if you can take your hands maybe to heart space, or even wrap them behind, so you feel that little energetic lift of your chest. Can you hug in once again your inner thighs towards center? And can you feel that length through your hamstrings, the back line of your legs? One more, full breath in. And then exhale, boogie back, lateral lunge. And if you are using a block, keep it up at one of them at the top of your mat. One more, easy breath in. Get a little deeper. All right, inhale for your two. Exhale, either extended side angle or balancing half moon. Take your gaze forward. Option for that block to be right underneath your right hand. And just as we did in modified side plank, we're just creating that shape now, standing on our right leg. Friends, stay here. Or take your left heel into your glute. Again, same shape as modified side plank. Just adding a little bit more balance. Be courageous right here. Trust the process, trust your strength. All right, release, release, release. Inhale, reverse triangle. Bump your hips forward, feel a side body stretch. Exhale, low lunge all the way down. Inhale, one leg halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Inhale, right away, second side, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist towards your left. Right elbow commits to the outside of your left thigh. Or again, find that other twist. A little bit more lifted. You're still finding that strength in your lower back. You're still finding that strength in your lower body. Open your arms, find side crow, or whatever variation is being, yes, you guys, whatever you're being called to. I got excited, I didn't even finish my sentence. You guys are looking so good. All right, last 3. All right, power up in 2. And 1, right leg lifts. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose. Exhale, twist to the right. Right fingertips reach back. And again, option left hand right to your right thigh. Maybe right hand to lower back. Or dancing Shiva. Take your hands to your pinky toe edge. Start to extend your heel forward just as you did in that one leg mountain pose. Permission to look sideways, look forward, or a little extra balance challenge. Bring your gaze towards your back palm. All right, inhale, one leg, mountain pose. Yes, with ease, with control, all the way down, fingers and toes tap. Inhale, 3-legged down dog kick, shimmy and shake, roll it out. And then exhale, low lunge, gingerly step. Inhale, modified pyramid, straighten out through your left leg, enter right, or full pyramid, step your right foot a little bit closer. An option again, maybe hands fly back, hands at heart space. Grab for opposite elbows, but just elongate your ears away from your shoulders. Full inhale. Exhale, release into your lateral lunge and just pause for 2 rounds of breath. Maybe you sit lower, your heel comes up, whatever you did on the other side. If this side feels a little different, do something else. Get ready to move. Inhale, warrior 2, slice open thrice. You know where we're going. Exhale, extend the side angle, or find balancing half moon. Perhaps draw your right hand to your hip, your left hand to a block or to a water bottle or something. Stamp your right heel behind you. Aim to stack your right hip over your left and then hug your lower belly in. Feel that abdominal lock to provide you stability. Option for that quad stretch, just as you did in modified side plank. Kick your heel in or stay right here. Slowly reverse, inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, low lunge. Little change. Inhale, high plank. Now we pause. Breathe here. Stack your wrists right underneath your shoulders. Hug your belly in. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come down to your knees. Grab option for a sip of water or just breathe. How are we doing? Good? Are we warm? Little thumbs up maybe? Yeah? Yeah, cool. Love it. All right. So I usually do core work in classes, but tonight I said no. So we're actually going to utilize this little bit of floor time right here to stretch just a little longer. So come down to your back. Come all the way down. If you want a strap, you can have one. If you have one, or a t-shirt or a towel. But take your left foot, just plant it down. Reach your right leg up. Option to take your 2 peace fingers, grab for your big toe. And again, right knee can stay bent. And your left leg can either stay bent on the ground, or if you want to extend it long, you can. Aim to draw your head down. Maybe your right shoulder blade comes up a little to grab hold of your foot. And then breathe in. Then as you exhale, can you press a little bit more through your right heel? And again, your right leg doesn't have to straighten, but can you just feel that sensation? Whew. And then draw it out to the right. Keep your left hip grounded. Just let your hamstring, your left hip, just feel this release, feel this open, this space that we're creating. We're taking this giant leap of trust into our bodies and their physical capabilities. And then draw it back through center. Option to take your left hand to maybe your right ankle or your right shin. Release your right hand and your right hand goes to your hip. And then just slightly bring it across your body. Everyone's range of motion is going to be different. But keep your right hip grounded. So less of a twist, more onto the outside of your hip and your IT band, that sensation. All right, bring it back to center. Slowly release it back down to the earth. Plant your right hand or your right foot down. Send your left leg up. And again, left 2 peace fingers latch onto your big toe. And again, right foot can stay grounded or release it long. We're on a little space here, so I'm going to keep it bent. And then breathe in, bend your left knee. And then exhale, press through your heel, aim to straighten just a little bit. And then draw it open, right hand to right hip, keep it grounded. Feel the opening of your hip, that nice release. And then over across your body, maybe switch out your hands, left hand to left hip, right hand to calf. Back to center, give it a shake. Take your hand or take your knees into your chest, widen through your knees, find happy baby. Grab for inner arches, outer arches, thighs, or calves. Just let your head and your shoulders and your hips remain heavy. And then sway side to side. Feel the strength of your arms and kind of use that as leverage to pull your feet closer to the earth. And then draw your knees back into your chest. Start to rock and roll the length of your mat a few times, but this time come back up to a seat. Nice. So come back up to a seat, and a couple different ways you can take this on. You can take your right foot on top of your left, fire log pose, and maybe slide a block or a pillow underneath your knee that might be lifted. My hips are pretty tight, so I always utilize a block here. Or just sit crisscross, yeah, whatever you prefer. Breathe in, find this nice and tall spine. And then exhale, hinge over as long as you can with a flat back. And then maybe this is where blocks or pillow comes in, where you can release either your forearms down and then aim to just let your head release. So this is really meant to target our hips. And if we're doing maybe a little bit more sitting than usual, even if we're active a lot, this period of a little bit more stillness. So can we breathe into that space? Even though my hips are tight and this is a lot of sensation, I like to thank my body, strength and capabilities. So always coming back to that. To find that purpose right here. Enjoy this little moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. And slowly come back up. And you can switch it out. Left foot over your right, and you can feel that block come underneath your left knee, left thigh. Or crisscross, left ankle over your right. Breathe in, nice tall seat. Exhale, fold at your hips. Maintain a flat back as long as you can. And then you can just release your head. Your head's pretty heavy, so you want it to feel supported right here. Three more breaths. And then slowly come back up, slowly come back up. Cross your legs, give them a little shake, And then come back, downward facing dog. And if you're following along on our playlist, you can fast forward to Love. That's the song. All right, a little bit more standing. And then let's cool down, downward facing dog. A solid breath in. Solid breath out. Inhale, bring your gaze forward. Exhale, your mat however you choose to get there. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, dancers on the left. Insert your left elbow into your left side body. Find that hamstring curl of your left heel into your glute. Grab for your pinky toe or your inner arch. Oh, yes, your inner arch. Seal your thighs to touch. Breathe in. Kick here or kick into your hands. Keep your chest lifted and then reach forward. And again, bring your gaze to the future, but be okay with being right here, right now, with these sensations. Inhale, rise. Release your left leg and then come all the way down to a lunge. Step your right foot forward. There's a little extra balance. So heel your right foot out. Runner's lunge or lizard lunge, your choice. So you can stretch it on your back leg, keep your knee up. Feel that energy in your heel, step right over the ball pad of your foot. Or if you want a little bit more, I don't want to say relax because it's still pretty active, but you can lower your left knee down and maybe come down to forearms. If you walk right foot a little bit in front of your knee, you can really kind of slide to that pinky toe edge to open up your hips externally. And then focus on the press of your left hip forward. Another juicy quad stretch, you're more than welcome to try that on. Or just stay and marinate in this stretch right here. Tuck your back toes. Walk your right foot back to center. Pick up your left leg. And then find Prasarita, or just a wide leg forward fold over to our left. So again, just like that lateral lunge, all 10 toes face the left. Bend a little bit through your knees.
And then just sway your torso like an elephant's trunk, side to side. And then mosey back to center, bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. And then breathe in, star pose, reach up, bring your heels in, toes out. Exhale, horse, bring your elbows in. Energy through your fingertips. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, star pose. Open mouth, exhale. Last time. Inhale, star pose. Exhale. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior 2. Now we've been here before. Now just straighten your front leg. Bump your leg back. And then feel that length of your right side. Reach forward. And triangle pose. Little slight bend into your right knee. Option for a block to come right underneath your hand. Gaze can stay out front or to your top palm. Really, it's a matter of preference for your neck and what feels good. Option to bring both arms to the front. A little bit more oblique work. Inhale, reverse triangle, stay straight, lift up. Exhale, low lunge, all the way down. Inhale, one leg, halfway lift, we know that. Exhale, forward fold. Ooh, I lied. We are going back to our lunge. Back me down. Reverse. All right, friends. We are at our peak pose, Hanumanasana. Let's, if you have 2 blocks or at least 1 block, perfect. And we can start in half splits. So finding that lunge and then leaning back. We've already been here, half splits. This might be the place that you stay and is perfect. Or you can start to walk your right foot out, then walk your left foot back. And then as you do so, my hands are right on my block. I'm gonna pick up my right hip, lean it back, leg forward. And a great place for a block is to go right underneath your right hamstring. So you don't have to press away. You can kind of just feel the gravity and that stretch. Pause and breathe. Lean in and be courageous for that big leap and what's to come. One more simple breath in. Simple breath out. Yes, you can. My favorite part. Get in and out. Take your hands down to the earth. You can just maneuver back to that low lunge. Sometimes it's a little awkward, that's okay. And now we get to step forward fold. I skipped the best part. Shake your head. Yes, shake your head no. You can do a little dance with your knees. All right. Let's do it. Inhale, rise, mountain pose, lift up. Exhale, dancers on the right elbow into your right side body. Hamstring your right heel into your glute. Thighs touch, knee touch. Breathe in, stay here. Or option to kick into your right foot. Bring your reach a little bit forward and up. Keep your right hip focused front. Yes, you guys, nice hand up. And then slowly start to come up. Take your hand away from your right foot. And then feel that control, step back, step back, step back. Woo, yes, love it. All right, runner's lunge, second side. Take your left foot out. And again, option for your right knee to come down or stay active. Lizard lunge. Maybe walk that foot in front so you can come out into that pinky toe edge. And when we bring in that flexion, our toes towards our chin, it just stabilizes the knee joint just a little. So when we do come open on our pinky toe edge, our knee feels safe and set up for success here. Two more breaths. Can you breathe? Space. Walk your left foot back to center. Tuck your right toes under. Inhale. Exhale, prasarita. Wide leg forward fold, opposite side. You can take a twist on this side. Plant your hand down. Reach one of your hands up. Pause for a few breaths and then twist it out, other side. Or both hands down, and you can slowly just stack your shoulders over your wrists and slowly start to peel up your heels, one at a time, or both. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Again, star pose. Then I'm gonna mirror you guys. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse. Again, elbows in, big breath out. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, like you mean it. Last time, inhale. Lion's breath, stick your tongue out. Yes, breathe in, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2, bend to your left. Straighten your left leg, bump your hips back. Exhale, triangle pose. Feel the length from both hips to both shoulders. Feel the commitment of your inner thighs. You're doing great. Finding your purpose right here. Finding that strength, stability, even with the shake, even with the wobble. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift up, breathe up. Yes, exhale, low lunge all the way down. Don't forget this time, drop your back knee down. Exhale, half splits. Permission to power pause right here, or slide in, second side, left. Now friends, we all have the side that maybe doesn't want to work. That's my left. So again, utilize a block. Place it underneath your hamstring, so then you can help relax. You can let gravity help you. And then just breathe. Ease your right hip forward, left hip back. Get a little bit more proud through your chest. Welcome in the sensations and finding the life's purpose right here is enjoying it, enjoying the sensations, enjoying the struggle, the heavy breathing, all of it. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Place your hands back down to the earth. You can do like your little awkward crawl. Back in, back in. Yes. All right. Let's come back. Just as we started, all the way down to the ground. Come right here onto your shins. And our hand to belly. Let's breathe together 3 times. Breathe in, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, sigh, release. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. Last time, fill, swell, expand. Open mouth, release, relinquish, deflate. Friends, transition yourself to your backs. Option to take a block with you. Slide your balls into your glutes. We'll do 2 rounds of bridge. So if you would like to take traditional bridge and a wheel pose if you're feeling juicy and ready, or my favorite, we'll take active bridge and then we'll take supported bridge. Take your hands down to the earth. Inhale, bridge pose. Start to press through your feet, press through your shoulders, and then lift up, engage your glutes, and press your hips forward. Relax your jaw. Feel that extension through your hips. Option to take your hands underneath, interlace right under your lower back. Press higher, breathe in. And then lift your heels, paint your spine back down. Seal the soles of your feet to touch. Let your knees go out wide. Recline, bound angle pose. Drop your hands, maybe cactus arms, elbows in line with shoulders, palms up.
or hand to belly, hand to heart as we just were. Soften your eyes or completely close them. All right, you have all the options. You can stay here, linger here, or close your feet or close your legs and bring your feet back to the earth. Supported bridge, regular bridge round 2, or if you'd like to, if your wheel is in your practice today, seal your feet down and breathe in, lift up. If you have a block or that pillow or cushion that you want to slide right underneath your lower back, kind of top of your pant line, your non-high-waisted pant line. Slide in, and again, let the gravity just fall into the block. Let this feel nice for your hips, your lower spine. My supported bridges, if you want to take your legs up, little waterfall or legs up the wall on the block. This pose is really nice and restorative. It's draining the blood from our legs, and then when we press them back down to the earth, it gets that fresh oxygenated blood right back in. Helps with their circulation. Slowly lower one leg down and then the other. Lift your hips up, slide the block. Paint your spine all the way back down. This time, walk your feet a little bit wider, knock your knees in. And again, your arms up overhead, cactus your arms, or grab for opposite elbows just as we did in sun egg. Release your arms if they're bound. Take your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. And for Shavasana, you can stay with these peace songs or flip to the last song of the playlist. They're all pretty slow from here on out, but no words. Last song, breathe in, hug yourself a little tighter. Exhale, Shavasana, let your legs be long, arms long. Wiggle your shoulder blades a little bit to elevate your heart space. There's a lot of focus spent on trying to reveal your true life purpose and the thing that will bring you ultimate fulfillment. Today is a reminder that the goal of your life is not to just find one thing to bring you joy, but to live each day with more joy. That's the true purpose of your life. Focus on the things you love to do and do more of them. Instead of trying to seek out only one big thing, create this life that you love by carving out moments of fulfillment. Recognize that we are always changing and growing, so your life purpose is not a thing you do, but rather the way that you live. Make your purpose of your life to live more on purpose. Yogis, you can stay right where you are. You want to transition back to your evening. Slowly start with the breath. Let it build, let it swell. And then find little movements to add on your fingers, your toes, your ankles, and your wrists. And arms and legs stretch out nice and big. Take your knees into your chest and either rock right or left side or all the way up to a seat. So really your choice. Stop in fetal pose. Feel a little bit more connected to the earth, to your mat, to your space. And then when you rise to a seat, you can keep your gaze soft or eyes closed. Draw your hands to heart space. Recognize that we have this time to find our purpose. Know that it's not one thing. It's the way that we approach life. It's the way that we show up and continue to show up. Thank yourself for being right here, right now. For taking that courageous leap in your body, in your mind. Raise your thumbs to third eye center. The light in me honors, reflects, and truly respects the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.